Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Locum23 here. You're joining me back for the app choices. Crown in the Flame, Book 1, Chapter 16, The Cannon. Now playing as Dominic, with Psy freed and Hex knocked unconscious, you now have control of the fire cannon. Now, I'll show you what this cannon can really do. If that means we're going to use it against Marco's men, I'm in. Help me. You and Sai adjust the cannon's aim, pointing at the Navraka's soldiers stationed on the top of the walls. We will destroy this weapon, and our enemies along with it. Are you ready, Lowlander? Am I ready? As ready as all for me? What's the plan? Use your anger. Every last flame of it. Now, burn with me, Lowlander. You feel the magic twisting inside. Anger, guilt, rage, and betrayal. One face burns in your mind. Marco. You think of Marco. You remember watching Margaret die at Marco's command. You remember him sending assassins after Kenna. Too many have died because of your cruelty. Blue flames blossom across your palms. It's working. Sai grabs your hands and, holding them in her own, plunges them into the cannon's barrel. Now, fire a huge flame column. You feel the fire rushing out of you, combining with Sai's and a massive column of flame exploding out of the end of the cannon. Yes. You sweep the column across the top of the wall, mowing down dozens of Naraka soldiers. Fire! Fire! Ah! Well done, Dominic. Only one task remains. Give me everything you have. I'll try. Sai pours your combined power into the cannon. The whole machine begins to shake, then glow red hot. The metal wavers and then begins to melt. Flames burn hot all around you as the cannon is destroyed. We did it. No! You turn to see Hex struggling to her feet. How dare you? How dare you? I'll kill you for this. I'll kill you both. Is that what you think happens now? Sai holds up her hand, a bright white flame dancing across her palm. Because I had other ideas. Barbarians, troglodytes, I'll dissect you and keep your organs in jars. Sai steps towards Hex. The soldiers close in on you both, weapons drawn. Get back, prisoners! Sai looks on angrily as Hex retreats. Blast the soldiers or intimidate. Blast them. You call forth fire, hurling it at the soldiers. Ah! Not bad, Lowlander. Thanks. Now, playing as Kenna, you watch as a Hex cannon obliterates Marco's soldiers, then ceases firing entirely. The cannon, it stopped. We've got a straight shot at the castle walls. What could have possibly happened in there? A malfunction? No, this is Dominic's work. I know it. I've heard you mention that person before. Is he very important to you? Dominic is a dear friend. Is the one I love more than anything. Has a better chance of surviving if we hurry. Is the one I love more than anything. So, the warrior queen does have a heart under all that armor. No time to sit around and talk about it. Forward! Yes, sir! We are with you! Leon leads the charge. You and your army reach the castle wall. This is it. Angle the drill straight out to the wall. Aye, sir. And don't let anyone near it. This is it. You join the ranks of soldiers, guarding the drill. Look out! You turn and see a dozen flaming arrows raining down on the drill from the wall above. Block them. You freeze, the arrows strike the drill and begin... What? I would have swore that said block it. Quickly! Put out the fire! Arrow after arrow strike the drill. The wood splinters and burns. No! We can still save it. As you attempt to smother the flames, you fail to notice the Nevraka soldiers circling behind you. The soldier's axe hits you squarely in the spine, severing it instantly. You collapse to the ground. The sound of the battle comes in softer. Okay. I would have swore I hit, defend it, you and Castle reach the army wall. Okay, maybe I'm blind. Okay, let's try this again. Angle the drill the wall, ice, and don't let anyone near it. You join the ranks of your soldiers. Look out! Turn and see. Okay, this time, I'm just gonna pick it instead of read it, okay? This is instinct. Block them all. Block some of them. You manage to block many of the arrows, but others make it through, burning the drill and wounding soldiers. Ah, my leg! Quickly, get those flyers out! The flames with your cloak. I don't think... Okay, whew, okay. Blast! This thing is scorched, but still functioning. It doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to hold down until we're through the wall. Then we better get through fast. You'll say for now, you turn your back to face the rest of the battle. You spot the archers leveling their bows once more. Charge? Everyone, charge at the Naraka soldiers! The soldiers, within the audible distance to you, turn and charge towards the Naraka archers. Archers lower their bows from the drill and re-aim them at you and your group. Fire! A cloud of arrows rip towards you and your group, picking the soldiers off dozens at a time. From the midst of a cloud, a singular arrow manages to strike you in the eye. Oh. Still, remain on your feet. You cut down at least 2 Naraka soldiers. Wow. Okay. This is a bit tougher. Okay, angle of the wall. Alright, here we go. We're going to try blocking all of them. Because I would have swore I picked that option before. Okay, block them all. Shields up! As one, you raise your shields, blocking the arrows. The drill's safe for now. You turn your back. Okay, there we go. Block the arrows. Shields up! As one, you raise your shields, blocking the arrows. Finally, your army manages to overrun the Naraka archers. Willock, how much longer until the drill is through the wall? Shouldn't be long now. A few more minutes. I don't know if we have enough time. We don't have much of a choice. Now playing as Dominic. Smoke fills the courtyard, rising from the ruined cannon and the scattered bodies of the Naraka soldiers. I feel strange, like I'm running a fever. It will be that way for a while. You must train your body to channel the power. There's so much I don't know about this. How did you learn to control the fire? Where do we come from? Well, we already learned where we come from. So how did you learn to control the flame? All who carry the flame are taught from when we are very young. I'm surprised you survived this long without training. Still, there is so much for you to learn. Later, we've got a battle to win first. This is your battle, not mine. I was brought here as a captive, and now I'm free. Why should I risk my life for these people? I would love to convince her to stay. But diamond-walled. She'd be a great ally. I understand. I'll find you after the battle. We have much to discuss. If you survive. Right. If I survive. From far away, near the castle wall, you hear an enormous crash. What was that? You are now playing as Skinner. Just a few more seconds. That's it. We're through. You charge into the hole created by the drill. Naraka soldiers come pouring out. Everyone, push forward. They can't stop us now. The army surges ahead. They meet the Naraka's charge with a clash of armor against armor. Onward for Queen Kenna! Hold fast, don't let the traitors through the wall! For Stormhold! Push! Matching the racket soldiers blow by blow, you slowly drive them back into the courtyard. Ah! Armed with one of Aurelia's golden mountain fangs, Jackson slices clean through an enemy soldier's breastplate. But how? Where has this blade been all my life? Hidden away in the deepest vaults of Aurea. It's good to hear the ancient blade sing. As you fight your way into the courtyard, a familiar voice cuts through the noise of battle. What took you so long? Dominic? You race towards Dominic. Through the battle rages around you. For just a second, time seems to stand still. In that second, you feel the weight of years apart. You remember the dangers that kept you away and how hard you fought to get to this moment. I should kiss him, clasp his hand. We're going to go with a kiss. You pull Dominic to you and kiss him deeply. Kenna, I've been waiting to do that for a very long time. You're alive. You're really alive. I feared the worst. Oh, they'll need more than a war to take me out. Always so confident. Kenna, there'll be time for that later. But now look, Kenna. Prince Marco. You turn to see Prince Marco looking down at you from the castle wall. It's time to end this. You see Dom staring down the battlefield at a man rushing towards the stables. Yeah, time to end this. You and Dominic lock eyes for a long moment. Later, we'll have time to... Yes, later. Be safe, Kenna. Dominic rushes off towards the stables, and Leon goes to the head of the army. Marco will try to run. He's a coward if I ever saw one. And he'll know he's lost. Leon, take the bulk of my forces and come with me to secure the castle. Yes, my queen. What about me?
Can you fight?
Not exactly.
Then why didn't you stay at the camp?
I had to operate the drill, to be honest. I didn't have a solid plan beyond that.
Stay close. You'll be safer with us hunting down Marco than out in that melee.
You, Gabriel, and Willock rush into the castle with Leon and the rest of your army close behind. You find Marco waiting for you inside. Marco, face me. I've come for your head. Surrender now. Face me. I've come for your head. Surrender now. Damn, that's hard. That's really hard. I've come for your head. I've been waiting 2 years to repay you for killing my mother.
I couldn't believe it when my soldiers reported that you were actually leading the charge.
You hear the heavy doors being slammed shut and bolted behind you, cutting you, Gabriel, and Whitlock off from the rest of the army.
I knew you would be able to resist charging in headfirst.
Helen emerges from a side room, leading a company of Naraka's soldiers.
The doors are secured, sir. Kill them. Yes, my lord.
We have you now. Marco ducks through a small side door near the end of the hall, locking it behind him.
A trap. I should have figured out how. I should have known.
None of us saw it coming, but we must find a way out of this.
We've got no choice but to fight. You draw your weapon. Of course. This weapon is... Well, if I go not gonna cut it, look, okay? And then it loops. You pull your short sword from its scabbard and swing it to the closest shoulder.
Ah!
Willock, behind you!
Whoa!
Come here, you little runt! Willock ducks under a sword and throws a vase at one of the soldiers. As you fight, the soldier is a woman in shining armor, steps in front of Gabriel.
The legendary Gabriel Amman.
I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage, lady.
Captain Helen of the Royal Guard.
Oh, yes, Helen Leventis. I must say I'm surprised to find you serving a pup like Margot.
I sworn to His Majesty King Luther.
Well then, you should join us instead. You're just as bad as the rest of them. Oh, I don't want to regret this. I feel like this, but I feel like this might be reverse psychology. Where if she's like, no, I'm not like the rest. I just serve loyally. And it's like you're serving loyally to a bad person. But I'm going to go with join us. Abandon Marco. He doesn't deserve your loyalty.
My honor wouldn't allow it. I pledge my life and service to King Luther.
Now this is a surprise. To find a soldier with honor in Nevracus's forces. There's no way around it. To battle's end then, Captain.
Gabriel raises his weapon in salute. With a grave nod, Helen responds in kind.
To battle's end, sir.
Wait! Gabriel and Helen cross swords as you fight your way towards them. Helen attacks in a furious barrage of strikes, and Gabriel responds, coming alive with speed and fury like you've never seen in him before.
Ah!
Gabriel lands a crushing blow on Helen's breastplate, knocking the wind out of her. Helen stumbles back against Gabriel and stabs her sword deep into Gabriel's side.
Gabriel, no! You fought well, Gabriel. Amman, you almost had me.
I'm not done yet.
With the last of his strength, Gabriel rams Helen backwards, shoving her out of the window.
Ah!
Oh,
Gabriel collapses. In rage, you defeat the last of Nevracus's soldiers and rush to Gabriel's side.
Kinna, this is bad, really bad.
Are you saying...
I've seen a lot of injuries. He's not going to survive.
No! No. You fall to your knees beside Gabriel.
I fear this is the end of my tale.
Gabriel, you've been like a father to me. You can't leave me.
You honor me. It has been my privilege.
I need you, Gabriel. I can't do this without you.
You're wrong. You're strong now. You've become everything I ever hoped. I couldn't be more proud of you, my queen.
Gabriel. Gabriel closes his eyes, and his breathing stops. As you stare down at Gabriel's still body, Whitlock pulls gently at your arm.
Come on. We need to move.
Get away from me. I'm not leaving him.
Kenneth, think. Gabriel's sacrifice will mean nothing if we let Marco get away. We have to end this.
You let Whitlock pull you to your feet, and you turn your eyes away from Gabriel to where Marco fled. I'm coming for you, Marco. Chapter progress. You've destroyed Hex's cannon. Marco's forces have been greatly diminished. You failed to convince Psi to stay, oversized role in your story is far from over. Overall progress, however, we have lost the mighty Gabriel. It was a pleasure to have voice acted him, and maybe in the future, maybe there will be some flashbacks or something of, Gabriel. But it sucks. It was a really deep, honest, loyal character. So if you guys really did enjoy, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, folks, have a good one.